Breaking new details at 6 on the arrest of a man for a rape on Fort Myers Beach 2 decades ago. The NBC2 investigators broke the story at 4. Cornelius Floorman, whose grandfather is the founder of Reynolds Wrap, accused of beating and raping a woman who gave him a ride off the island. It took almost 2 decades for him to be arrested. Tonight, NBC2 investigator Rachel Polanski finds out why.
Blame it on a backlog. At one point last year, there were more than 13,000 untested rape kits in Florida. The state decided enough was enough, and it was time to get these cases completed. So when the Lee County Sheriff's Office found this rape kit from 1998, they sent it for DNA analysis. And sure enough, there was a match with Cornelius Floorman. It was June 1998. A 44-year-old woman left a bar on Fort Myers Beach. She agreed to give a ride to a man who called himself Cody, only to have him knock her unconscious and rape her in the woods. Eventually, she was able to get away and call 911. A rape kit was performed and turned over to deputies. Then it sat on a shelf, untested for the next 18 years.
Back in the 80s and in the 90s, and even in the early 2000s, when sexual assault and rape kits weren't something people ever talked about, I think that a lot of mistakes were made.
Julie Weil is a rape survivor and an activist.
Does it bother you that it took deputies nearly 20 years to send this rape kit to FDLE?
It bothers me a lot.
While she says it's frustrating that it took this long for deputies to arrest Cornelius Floorman, she says this proves that the new laws are working. Last year, Governor Rick Scott signed legislation requiring law enforcement agencies to submit rape kits for processing within 30 days. Lee County Sheriff's Office sent this rape kit for DNA analysis last January, and 10 months later, there was a match.
If you look at his record, this is somebody who, in my opinion, and I'm sure in most survivors' opinions, should have been locked up a long time ago.
Colleen Henderson works for ACT, or Abuse Counseling and Treatment in Fort Myers. We showed her Floorman's lengthy rap sheet that includes being convicted of a 1986 rape in Virginia, accused of another 2 rapes in Virginia and Kentucky, and convicted of 2 more misdemeanors in Texas.
He's a serial rapist.
Do you think that he has raped more women?
Absolutely. Most serial rapists are pretty good at not getting caught. So to be caught as many times as this guy has, I would imagine that there are more victims out there.
The victim in this case did not respond when we asked her for an interview. Julie Weil hopes that this arrest will bring her some type of closure.
I lived 6 months with my rapist on the loose after he had abducted me, hurt myself, hurt my children, and destroyed the life we had. It took 6 months to catch him. I cannot imagine that there are people out there that are sitting decades waiting for that kind of closure.
Floorman was arrested in Virginia this afternoon. He will be brought back to Florida to face this charge. For the NBC2 investigators, I'm Rachel Polanski.
More than 13,000 rape kits sit in limbo across the state. We just got the startling new numbers from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. What's even more troubling, we uncovered processing this backlog of rape kits could take years and cost taxpayers tens of millions of dollars.
But I think it's important for all rape victims to have this, be treated like this, and have these kits done and have the kits processed.
We checked with law enforcement agencies across Southwest Florida. The Lee County Sheriff's Office has nearly 500 untested rape kits. Fort Myers Police have 25. The Hendry County Sheriff's Office has nearly 50 untested rape kits. NBC2's Rachel Polanski is live in our newsroom. Rachel, why haven't investigators submitted these kits?
Police say there are several reasons. Sometimes kits are from non-reporting victims, or the victim doesn't want the investigation to continue. And other times, the case is not being pursued by the state attorney's office. Regardless of the reason, the director of the Abuse Counseling and Treatment Center here in Lee County says she is glad the state is taking action.
It gives victims peace of mind when they're reporting to know that something will be done.
Jennifer Benton was shocked when we told her how many rape kits have not been submitted for testing in Florida.
All kits that should be processed and should be sent to FDLE.
Every time a rape kit is processed, the results are entered into a database called the Combined DNA Index System, or CODIS, and that database can help police catch serial rapists.
The victims need to know the results of some of them, and if there can be a DNA match with on the perpetrator for other crimes that person has committed, it will make for an arrest. I think that's extremely important.
She says it's also essential that kits are tested in a timely manner so witnesses don't forget what happened and the statute of limitations doesn't expire.
Now, despite the nearly 500 untested rape kits at the Lee County Sheriff's Office, a spokesperson says, quote, there are no active rape investigations where the kits sit and collect dust. We have not heard back yet from Hendry County or Fort Myers Police. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Rachel Polanski, NBC2.
And we learned today the backlog could take 3 to 9 years to process the rape kits and cost the state between $9 and $32 million. FDLE will present the findings of the study to lawmakers later this month.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com, where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. It is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.